It is me, your favorite person, Christy Lee, aka LilTornado, and I'm finally able to get on here during the daytime hours and do a live. So, got some goodies to show ya. Some more whatnot goodies. I think I've got some orders like mixed up here. This is from things that I purchased early on in my whatnot ventures. So, I'll have to see who this person is, because they don't have their username on here. Oh, it might be this. Crafty Gal Marketplace. Hello, hello. I've got, let me try this again. We have got some goodies to show you. And I believe this is from Crafty Gal Marketplace. Yeah, her name's Brandy. I think she's in my book. Let's see. Crafty Gal Marketplace. I thought I wrote it down. I wrote down everybody I've bought anything from. Here it is. Okay, I didn't write Brandy next to it. And that is Brandy. Sorry, I am shaking my table here. Yep. Okay, so I know that one order came from Brandy, and then actually there was 2 packages from Brandy. Did all of this come from Brandy? I don't know. Possibly. Hello, hello. Old grandma. Not hardly. We are looking at some deals that I got off of Whatnot. And these I purchased from Brandy over at Crafty Gal Marketplace. And let's see, it's a bunch of beads. I love when people come in here trying to talk smack. Okay, so yeah, if you like any of the items that you see here, check out Brandy over at Crafty Gal Marketplace over on Whatnot. Let me grab a pen so we can show some of these beads. These little boys getting on here thinking that they're hurting somebody's feelings. Oh, gotta love it. Okay, so we are going to start out strong with some, let's see here. I'm not trying to make this look beautiful. I'm just trying to show the beads. I'm just using this pen as my, to make it easier to show you guys. So, some very pretty beads there. And let's move on here. These are some cute ones. Let's see. I'm trying to match up some of them a little bit to make them look at least halfway decent. But of course not matching up the pen. So we have this cute little purse here. Those are some awesome beads. Thank you, Kathy. It's a very cute little purse. Let me see. Sorry, I had to get rid of some little boys that want to just play games. Just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Hello. I do apologize. I had to do a little housekeeping there to get some some children out of the room. Okay. Now, let's see here. Like I said, I'm just throwing different beads on this pen just so we can get a look at a few different ideas here. Oh, that one might be cute. Let's see. Okay. There we go. That'd be a cute one for a school teacher. I don't know. Depends on whether they like butterflies or not. Hello, Nay. How are you today? Okay. Yeah, we're not playing spam the chat. Let's see. Oh no, I don't want to just put them in timeout. Let's get rid of them. Oh, just hide them there. Okay. I guess the spammers are really out today. I am showing some, hello Ollie. I'm showing some beads from, the channel is Crafty Gal Marketplace over on Whatnot. And this was like one of the first orders that I placed when I first started buying anything off of Whatnot. Excuse me. I'll use that on something else. Let me see here. Oh, I didn't realize I I had a larger one of these real pretty shiny beads. So there's these. This one's a little star. And then this is just a pretty decorative bead that has little pearls and stars on it. But look at the shimmer in this bead. I've got a bunch of smaller ones. I'm not sure about the sizing on the beads just yet. I need to get one of those. Geez, I can't think today. Yeah, right now I'm just showing the beads. I'm not actually building any of the pens just yet. Now, I did throw this one together. That's one that I made when I first got these beads. I love that butterfly. But yeah, I'm just showing these beads, and so you know, if you like the beads, you know where to go and get them. But this bead right here is just, oh, I have different colors of that too. Let me see here. I definitely will be ordering more of this type of bead because it is just beautiful. Yeah, I'm just trying to get through like showing everything that I've purchased and which channels I purchased them off of. That way I can come on here and start making things. Oh, let's see. I can at least do that here. I do apologize. We've got some little boys that keep trying to spam the chat. But these beads are just, the sparkle in them, it's just gorgeous. Awesome. Now you can get in there and get some pretty beads. I just got like on the bead boat, I guess you could say. Let me see here. Let me try this. Yeah, I've gotten so many pretty beads. I'm trying to make some of them like look cute together, but we'll go there. Awesome. Okay. I apologize. I have to keep stopping and blocking these little kids. I don't know who it is, but yeah, they're not gonna spam the chat and be annoying. They don't like that I'm not responding. Let's see. this would be cute on here. It says I love Dad on that side, and I love Mom on that side. Let's see. Use one of these, or I don't know, I might need a smaller one. What you doing, Bella? And we have this one, which I think if I had a little bit of a smaller bead, it would hug over that. Let me see if I've got something else that works better. Let's see. Okay, I think that one's gonna look a little bit better there. Okay, that's cute too. Yeah, see that little spacer there. Yes, I was trying to like fight the whole, you know, pen thing and all of that, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, that stuff is so cute, and I was just not about like paying the prices that was out there. So pens and stuff that I've seen people make, and I'm not saying that it's not worth it. It's just, you know, if I wanted one, and plus, you know, yeah, there's a lot of money to be made in making these pens. Like, it is crazy. Here we go. There's this one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is or what they are trying to say. This says, it's bad bitch o'clock. It's thick 30. The spammers are alive and well. Okay. Now this one, let's see if I can try this. And then I get a phone call. Okay, that's a whole different set. Trying to make this one look really pretty. Well, maybe this would look good on it. Okay, here we go. I love these floral ones in the middle. And then this nice big heart bead. You know, It could definitely be like a fidget pen. Yeah, so that one's really pretty. Yeah, the bow. Speaking of bows, I also have these. I have two of these, which are, you can put them on necklaces or charms. I mean, they're just little charms. And then I'm going to have to speed this up a little bit because there's a lot to go through. And, oops, I forgot to take that off of there. Let's try this. Okay, now this one's not drilled yet. This is what they call a shaker bead. Oh yes, the heart bead. Yeah, this is a shaker bead. Little strawberry shortcake. It has stars in it, and you can just shake around. And this one's not drilled yet, but I can easily drill at the bottom and put that on, say, a pen like this. That would be really cute. Let's see here. Where is the other thing? This would be cute. Yeah, so that's a different butterfly one than what's on that other pen. The patterns on there and colors are different on those. Okay. I keep saying I'm going to try to speed it up and I don't. Because I like playing with all this stuff. Okay. Those are cute. There's more of the stars. And then this is just a cute little, got blue and some greens in there. Yeah, that strawberry shortcake was really cute. It's just a plain white bead. And this has not been drilled yet either. That is just a Mickey Mouse or a Minnie Mouse acrylic. And it can either be drilled or there's these things that you can put on the back of this to make it a bead and put it on your pen. Let's see. Here is another. Now this, let me see if I can find it. Okay, I didn't even realize I had this one. Okay, so if I had one of the, which I'm ordering some of the things to put on the acrylics to make them into beads. If I had that for this, then this would be an adorable pen. Let's see if I can hold it together here. So that's the land that I love. And then that says land of the free. And I knew I was going to drop that. But look at this one. Isn't she cute? Got a little headband on. I've got a headband like that. So that would be a cute 4th of July one. And let me just stack these real quick. I probably have every color of these little rose ones. And then these are just spacers. That's a different type of spacer. These are the silicone spacers, and this is a little bit harder. Okay, let's show those. I don't know if I showed this one or not. We'll go ahead and stick a few on here. There's some real pretty ones. Again, with that sparkle. I'm definitely getting some of those. I could not say enough about those. I'm getting some more of those. Because so far, I've only got, other than that tiny pack, I've only got random ones. Because this was like in a random... Oh, I didn't see this one. Oh, wait a second. Is it broken? Oh. This one is broken, but I will be able to fix it somehow, some way. Okay. And I have more than just beads to show. I'm just trying to get through the beads so I can show everything else. Okay. Let me see what I've got over here. Nope. Sorry, it's taking a minute here. I just want to show how this one looks. Oh, come on. What is this one? Those are all different colors. It's a different type. Okay, that's not gonna work. Let me try this one. Oh, there was a bead in there because it just popped out. Let's see here. Let's stick this one on there. Get on there. Oh. Okay, so here's just another one of the circle things. I just stuck a few other things on there just to show that, I mean, you could put 2 of these or 2 of these. I just didn't have 2 of each one of those. So you can do that. Let's see here. It was itching. Okay, I think this is going to work. Okay. Trying to find the end of this. I mean, in a way, it looks like, you know, making pens is such an easy craft to do, but I mean, these beautiful ones, I mean, they take some time and planning. Okay, I wonder if this is what happened before and that's why that's popped apart. But yeah. Here's one for teachers. And you see right here is where it's actually, this one's broken, but it's not a problem. I'm going to fix this one up really pretty. And I think I showed these orange ones, and I know that I showed these, like, I'm telling you, I've been crazy about these. These are definitely some of my favorites. Is this a volleyball or a soccer ball? I'm just going to throw some random things on here because we got to move it along. We're going to be here all day. If I'm sitting here playing with these beads, I can play with them on my own time. Let's see. Get in there. So yeah, this is totally not going to make sense. I just need to get through showing you guys these beads. Because I'm already 30 minutes in, and I'm not even through this one tray. Now these would be really cute with the with like a strawberry bead in the middle, which that I don't think that I have. So there's these little strawberry toast. And then we have, I know I keep saying I'm going to speed it up and I don't speed it up, but I'm really trying to speed it up, so. Okay. Now, the two on the ends are like back to school beads. You have some books and rulers and pencils, and I think that's an apple or something on there. So that's definitely a back to school. And then there's this bead. I hate that ring light is creating a mess there. And these beads are called spacer beads, and I'm just stacking them on here to show you the different types, well, different colors. And I've got one that just went down in here. There we go. Yeah, so those are spacers. And then I forgot what these little dolls are called, but I have two of these, and they have the loop to make a necklace or maybe a keychain with. So are these Nancy's? I'm not sure. Okay, so there's those. Let me get all this stuff back in my tray. I need about 20 of these trays. Yeah, because I just dumped it out in here. Where's that? Okay. Sip a Diet Pepsi. Okay, and these are just some randoms that I got like a whole deal on these for like $2 or $3. And these are just jewelry bits and pieces. Have I shown this yet or not? I don't know if I showed these or not. But this is just some beading floss or string, whatever you want to call it. That's what this stuff is. And then in this bag we have, and this is, I don't believe this is by the same seller. I would have to go on the app to see who I bought this from. And this is a bag of these little bees, little bee charms. Yeah, so, and I literally paid like, I think with shipping and all, it was like $6 or $7. Like, it was crazy cheap. And then this is a 4-pack of 3-inch chain extenders, brand new. Oh, that one's inside. This little one just came out. This looks like most of this was another necklace. Oh, that was just taken apart. And it has some nice patina on it. And there's a bunch of stuff, a bunch of those in there. I'm just going to kind of fly through this stuff. It is chilly in here. Because I spent way too much time on the other one. And plus, I'm not positive that I haven't shown this. Okay, these are little charms. Like this one says, this little charm says angel. This one says love. I know there's one in here that says memories. There's imagine or imagination. There's, I think that one says strength. So yeah, it's just a little container that's full of all of those little charms. What's that say? Cherish. So there's that. And this piece right here, it is by a is it a Canadian artist? This is a phoenix. And the Canadian artist is... Let's see if I can get it to show up on there. Anyways, I found out this right here was worth way more than what I paid for the whole bag of stuff. Let's see. I don't think it's going to clear up for me. Let's see. Oof. I'm trying to get it to clear up. I see that it cleared up, but I still can't read it. But maybe somebody can zoom in and see what it is. But yeah, that's a Phoenix, and it's by a, maybe it's Alaskan, either Canadian or Alaskan artist. And this stone is gorgeous. It has so much movement in it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what that stone is, but beautiful. And then a random earring. The bits and bobs can be used for other things. A random blue bead. And then a cute little butterfly. And that's it for that bag. And it was definitely the same seller that I got this bag from, because I see their stickers are the same. This is some random, oh yes, yeah, I wish I could figure out what kind of stone that is. I mean, it is gorgeous. These are some random clay beads that almost looks like a roller skate. There's those, and then there's purple hearts. Let's see, I think hearts and circles are pretty much all that's in here. Oh, I didn't see this one. It's a little red one. And it has a little heart on top of it. And there's, yeah, several of these. Like I said, that looks kind of like a roller skate. So that's it for that one. And this is just some plain white beads. These have some good weight to them. So I don't know if that's glass, ceramic, or what, but they definitely need to be cleaned up and repurposed. And then this was very interesting too. I know if you like that stone, you're gonna love this. That would make a beautiful necklace. And then these are just little tags that have initials on them. Like little pendants with initials on them. That might be a B. I don't, or no, because the tag is at the top. So it's a P. And there's W, S, couple S's, there's a Z. I mean, It might be the whole alphabet. I don't know. But they're just little coins that could be added to any type of jewelry. And what is this? This is a, I don't know, feels like a little piece of wax. Kind of looks like a crayon. I have no idea. And then there's this random bead. And then this kind of looks like a, is it pronounced peridot color? Peridot. A random red bead. And then here's a stone that's been drilled. Let's see. Trying to get my face out of the way. So yeah, it's a pretty stone. And then here's another stone that's just been drilled. So all kinds of little goodies in there. And I'm not really gonna pull these out like, well, except maybe a strand or two. But these are just all like pearl. The peach ones definitely feel plastic. I mean, they're pretty, but they do feel plastic. These feel more genuine. These feel glass. Yeah, these aren't plastic. Not quite sure on those, but that color is beautiful. This one's a beautiful color. Yeah, me too. I like all kinds of stones. And then here's some these are kind of like a gray tone. So yeah, all kinds of like pearly type beads. Lots of fun stuff to play with. Let's see. Oh yeah, copper is one of my favorite type of metals. Let me see. Okay, and these, we're going back to, these came from Brandy over at Crafty Gal Marketplace. There's these green beads. We got this color green. There's some pretty tans, and I think this was one of her shows where she was just getting rid of, you know, just like her overstock. She She was de-stashing. These are some beautiful, beautiful flatbacks. These can be attached to, like these, I had these are the kinds that you, like this doesn't have, these aren't, wait, is that drilled? No. So this is not, it's not drilled. So you would attach it to this. Let me get the smaller one. Can attach it to this bead, and it makes it to where you can put it on there on your bead, and you decorate all of this to make it pretty as well. Or you could just, here's the other one. You could put it on the other side and then just decorate the edges. Let's see, let me get my face out of the way so I can focus on the rose. It's not really wanting to see that one. I guess it's maybe the color. There we go. Now you see some of that shimmer in there. There's some green. And some pink. Yeah, those are gorgeous. I wonder if they glow in the dark. So I know there's some. Oh yeah. I need to get a little black light so I can shine on these so you can see the glow. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little glow on the edges of this one. So that's really cool. Stick this back in here. But this blue one, I wonder if it's got any glow to it. Yep. That would be gorgeous under a black light. Like if you're at a party where they have the black lights going, that'd be really cool. Okay, and like I was saying last night, a lot of times they give you freebie bag, or now this one was a giveaway. And that was the little giveaway pack. I actually came in here to do papers, and then I found this this tray and the bag of beads, and I'm like, more beads? Maybe I have a problem. This is just a irregular shape, but that would look gorgeous with that that one rose. And it's just a bead, and it's got a irregular shape to it. And then got a blue bead, and I'm not a drinker, but she gave me some wine. This might be some vodka or something, I don't know. Or is that Bacardi? And then this is just a flat back. It doesn't have, it can just be added onto something, but I'll get my face out of the way so it can focus. Hocus pocus, focus. There's that one. And then this has a little attachment on the, this is one of the types of attachments that you could put on a flat back to make it beatable. Okay, I think it goes like this because it looks like a a cat that got into the ice cream. And then these are the Haribo Pinky and Lily. Yeah, Haribo bears. Yeah, the kitten ice cream. So yeah, that was the giveaway. And it's just basically a thank you for even if you can't buy anything, just sit on the show and you know, chat in the, you know, just go in the chat and chit chat. And this was just a set. It has 2 of each of these. And it has 5 of these little coffee cups. Or I guess that could be hot chocolate. Coffee sounds really good about now. So, yeah, it's just a, let me pour these back in here. Yeah, so this was just a set that had the coffee cups and 2 different types of beads. And these I'm not going to take out of the packs. It's just more of the flat backs. It's just like the larger ones, but they are gorgeous. They're a little bit on the smaller side, different colors. And I'll open this pack. And take one of each color out. Now these little guys, they're adorable. I didn't really need them, but they were sitting there on the table. Nobody bought them. And so I told her that the caterpillars were telling me that they needed to come home with me. So I bought them. Yes, those flowers, I absolutely love them. And I looked up that flower I was talking about on last night's live. Oh my goodness. And I forgot the name again. Maybe it's hydrangeas? Or no, hydrangeas is, I was also at a meeting last night at someone's house, and we were looking up, they just bought a new house, and we were looking up some of the flowers that's growing in the yard over there. So now I've got that in my mind. Little black and white caterpillar. But these little guys were just sitting there on the table, just staring at me saying, we need a home, we need a home. So I'm like, get in the cart. And not only did I buy the pack of these, they came with friends. They brought their cousins. And here is another type of bead. Now, those caterpillars, they're flatbacks. They, I was thinking about using some of them in my junk journaling. A lot of this stuff you can also, you know, it doesn't have to be used for like beading and stuff like that. It can be used for like junk journals and other projects. Ouch. Okay, here is a book bead. Gone with the Wind. Vivian Lee and what's his, is it Clark Gable? Oh my goodness. What is his name? My mind just totally drew a blank. I think, if that's not his name. So I got the Gone with the Wind one, and then I also grabbed another book, and this one is Hocus Pocus Focus. I think I'm going to have this one sitting out whenever I need to conjure up my stuff to focus. I'll be able to pull that one up. Okay, and here is another book. And this one just kind of made me think of Lisa Frank. And it just says love, but it's really cute. And even if you get a focal that you aren't crazy about the cover, you can always change it, redecorate it, add things. I mean, you could even take the book bead and on one side add a caterpillar and change the other side, like have the caterpillar on the back side and on the front side have Alice in Wonderland. Like, yeah, there's so many different creative things you can do with these. I'm gonna add the books in the same bag. I have a bunch of beads that I need to go ahead and sell so I can put these in their place. And so I can make room for these. So I had a bunch of beads, but I mean, they're not necessarily like beads that, they're more for jewelry making, not pens and bookmarks and all these little things. Okay, now this set came with, well, those are a little bit different. Came with those two beads. And then these two, which this one is, it's a bit different from the other one. And it also came with these flat backs. And there was, this says, Love Lifted Me. And then there was this one. And then I got two of these. See if it's going to focus. There we go. Yeah, there was two of those. I mean, those would make some cute earrings. And then a little black kitty with a hair bow. So there's all of those. I'm just going to put the little focal things in there. I wish I had two of these because I like the colors on that one. I mean, I like the colors on the other one too, but I like those colors. Stick these back in here. And okay, I think we made it through all of the bead things. I am going to come back and do some, do another video on some paper stuff. So, but I'm going to go take a break for a little bit and then I will be back on here to do another live in just a little bit. So I appreciate you hanging out with me and looking at all these pretty items. I think that's Hang on, let me just double check real quick if we got more beads. I kind of lied a little bit. I mean, these aren't technically beads, and I think you are really going to like these, Ollie. These are from the seller Wild River Beads. Definitely need to check this guy out because I purchased this strand. These are just like the chip strands. Let's see, is that focusing? But yeah, that's a lot. You can make tons of bracelets or whatever out of it. I mean, you can even put it together like that and you already have like a layered, oops. Put like a clasp or, you know, some little fancy something or another there, and you already have a bracelet. So there's that one. And then I got this one because I thought those would look really pretty together. So I paid for these two. All of these chip stones. And he said, all new customers or all customers, I can't remember if he said all new or all customers, you make a purchase, and then he had a bowl of like stones and stuff sitting in front of the camera. He said you get to pick any one of those strands. So this is the strand that I picked. I just thought those were so beautiful. So this was a freebie. And I love my freebies. It's got so many different colors in there. Just thought that was beautiful. So yeah, paid for these and got these free. And that was Wild River Beads. Let me double check. Yes, Wild River Beads. So lots of great deals. Okay, so for all of these, it was 12 bucks. I paid for the two strands. They were $6 each, and then I got this one free. So not bad. And okay, here is the freebie that I got from the guy's name is JJ's Jay's Jewelers, or Jay's, I believe it's Jay's Jewelers. But I can't talk. This is the necklace that I bought. Let me untangle my hair. So this is a sterling silver necklace. And then these earrings right here are moissanite. And They are a twist on back. It's sterling silver. Those, and then I won one of their giveaways, and this was their giveaway item. And these are supposed to be sterling silver. These do not have, that's what I was looking at, and they don't have the twist on backs. They're just the regular backs. These personally are not my type of earrings, but I'm sure somebody will love them. And they will more than likely go on auction on my channel, so you can watch out for those if you like those. But that is from Jay's Jewelers. Let me see here. And these were actually paid for with the money that my boyfriend gave me for my birthday. So technically these are birthday gifts from him. I mean, he bought me birthday gifts, but he also gave me money. Let's see. Okay, that's for the giveaway. Okay, so I got the necklace for, I paid $13 for the necklace. One pair of the earrings, I got them for $14, and the other pair, even though they're the exact same, but it's just where it hit in the auction cycle, I paid $14 for one and $23 for another pair that's exactly like it. So it's the whole auction thing. So basically, see, 23, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7. So $37. So 37. Oh, so what I paid like $18.50 a pair. If we break it down that way. So I think it was like $18.50 a pair. 8, 16, 17, 37. Yeah, $18.50 a pair for the earrings, and then $13 for the necklace. So not too bad. And like I said, the stones are moissanite, and I've never owned moissanite before. And the only diamond I own was so tiny, you probably have to get out of the magnifying glass to see it. I'm just looking to see if we have any more of the jewels, the jewelry stuff. I think that's it on the jewelry stuff. If it's not, then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But as of right now, that's it for the all the jewelry stuff. And when I come back on here in just a little bit, we'll be going over paper crafts, possibly DTFs, and other transfers. Kind of just straighten up my mess a little bit. But yeah, different types of transfers and stuff. We'll go over that stuff. And that is it for now. Let me know what your favorite item was in all of this, if you can narrow it down to one. If not, tell me what your favorite items were. So yeah, let's just, oh, I almost didn't put this back in here. Yeah, I can't wait to start putting all these things together and making some very pretty stuff. Some jewelry, some pens, some doodads and thingamabobs and doodama swatches and all those good things. Yeah. I make up my own language. So I'm going to get off here for now, take a break, and then I will be back in just a little bit. And I will see you guys again soon. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to see what I come up with. I mean, like, a lot of people, they tend to like a lot of the things that I make. So hopefully I will not let anyone down, and I will hopefully have some of this stuff up for sale over on Whatnot soon. And I lost my train of thought. So I was trying to make sure I got my little books in here. These books are adorable. I love books. Okie doke. So I will see you ladies again soon. And thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.